Hi, and welcome to this week's Thursday Thoughts. I'm Sarah Hammerker, and I'm glad you joined me. Today, I want to talk about should you worry about a shy kid? Now, this is near and dear to my heart because I was a shy child, and I recently had a parent ask me, my child is very shy, stands kind of, when he's in a group, he stands kind of away from everyone. A different parent asked me about a daughter who seemed to have trouble making a lot of friends. We seem to be obsessed with kids who are quiet, and obsessed in a bad way where they think something's going on that maybe shouldn't go on. So what do we do about a shy kid? How involved should a parent be in a kid who is shy? Well, first of all, let me just give you a couple of really quick tips on when to take a deep breath and when to maybe explore a little further. If your child seems happy, content, not too worried, and just doesn't have a lot of friends, he or she is probably fine. If your child constantly complains about not having friends, the teacher at school or at the Sunday school class or other places say that the child seems unhappy, crying a lot, has really trouble with social interactions of any kind, big, small, then maybe you might want to pay closer attention and just see if that child needs any additional help. But if your kid just simply is an introvert, doesn't particularly want to have a lot of friends, or makes friends easily, don't panic, parents. Really, it's going to be okay. I had one or two good friends when I was a kid. I preferred to hang out on the edges of the crowd, and I think I'm a pretty socially well-adjusted adult. I'm doing videos and posting them online, and I talk to parent groups and etc., etc. I do have friends. But when I was a child, it was more of a struggle for me. I was quiet. I didn't want to be the center of attention, and a couple of my kids are like that. They prefer to kind of hang back. They kind of grew into themselves. My two girls are in high school, and one was extremely shy. She was so shy as a child that we delayed school for a year. She had a late September birthday in Fairfax County where we are. September 30th is the cutoff to send kids to school. So we held her back a year because she was so shy. Now she's like a social butterfly, a 10th grader who has lots of friends. Not a lot, but 4, 5, 6 really close friends that she talks to, does stuff with. Just an example that a child who was shy in elementary school, and maybe doesn't mean that that child is going to be shy their whole life. That, not to go down a rabbit trail, but that I think is the big picture. Just because a child is like something in 2nd grade, exhibits a certain personality or a character trait, does not mean that that child is going to be like that the rest of their life. So for parents of shy children, take heart. Sometimes kids just need to grow mentally, physically, spiritually, emotionally before they're ready to engage more with the world. Some kids really only need a couple of friends. And if you're an extrovert parent, or if you have someone who has a lot of friends, this can be really hard to look at, to figure out. Is my child friend having trouble making friends, or is my child okay with a few friends? And the best way to help your child make friends is to make your home an open invitation to have people over. Encourage your child to invite friends, 1 or 2 perhaps at a time, to your house. Give them those opportunities, but if they really resist, don't push. Don't push them. Wait 6 months, ask them again. Parents, if you push your kids in this area especially, you may find that they'll push back and just not want to even try to make friends because you're putting too much pressure on them. It's okay. So to recap, if you have a shy child, check it out, see if they just have a few friends, or maybe they're just not as chatty as you are. Maybe They enjoy being on the outside looking in. Some kids like that. Some kids need to be around a group of kids for a long time before they're comfortable of interacting. And remember, your child grows and changes. Their basic personality will probably be pretty similar, but their ability to interact with friends, their ability to make friends, their circle of friends, and the way that they engage with the world will change as they grow. I hope you've enjoyed this week's Thursday Thoughts. Join me next week. And if you ever have a topic you want me to discuss, just drop it. Drop me an email or drop it in the comment box, and I'm happy to talk about whatever's on your mind. Thank you, and see you next week.